لرؤية المرور لاحقا.
Hello everybody, and welcome to another stream. In this stream, I'm going to talk to you about my early thoughts of Assassin's Creed Mirage. Can you see me? Hopefully you can see me, and hopefully you can hear me. But early thoughts so far, I think the story is pretty much like you starting out as a street thief, and then whilst you're doing the street thieving, you then eventually meet Master Roshi, or Master Russian, and then you transition to the rank of assassins, the Assassin's Guild. And whilst you're not a fully fledged assassin, it works like ranks. So you start from beginner right up to Master Assassin. You unlock new stuff and everything like that. And the story itself is pretty much one of those stories where you're discovering yourself. You're really discovering yourself. I've Basim has discovered that he's afraid of jinnies or jinns in his time of assassination attempts. He's confronted by a jinni, and so he's afraid of jinns or something like that. The other thing is that the gameplay itself, the story as well, has a lot of plot lines waiting to happen, and it's a mixed bag as well. People die, people live, people this and that. So you gotta go in deep with the early thoughts of Assassin's Creed Mirage. And since this theme is heavy on the Islamic theme as well, there's a lot of things you gotta realize as well. That Basim is a Muslim, and there's a whole heavy heap of Islamic lore as well mixed into it and everything like that. I like the personal touch when it comes to people greeting each other, and you're saying goodbye, and there's a lot of Arabic terms and everything like that. And for me personally, I actually understand where this game is coming from and what's everybody gonna do and everything like that. And the story itself requires you to transition from street thief and live in that street thief storyline where you mysteriously disappear and you lose your childhood friend, and then you transition to assassin where you meet new friends, meet new people, and things like that. So I kind of like the story of where it's going. And then the story itself is cracked up into cases that you have to open and solve yourself. And once the case is solved, it leads you to the main target within the case. And then once you kill the main target, the main bad guy, the main boss that you are supposed to kill, finds out, and he ends up getting either angry or sad or whatever. That leads you to assassinate him um, after a trigger event or something like that. But yeah, there's a lot of things that you gotta acknowledge with the story. Is that there's that personal touch with Islamic stuff going in, and and a very like an Assassin's Creedy kind of story as well. So the other thing is that I found that character progression requires a lot of grinding. Like this game is pushing you to do not just story stuff, not just case stuff, but side quests and finding other people's, like things like that, and upgrading yourself as well. Once you start, you have to start from scratch. You don't even have your own hidden blade. You have to punch your way out to get yourself the hidden blade, and many other tools as well. It took me a while. It took me 5 playthroughs to get this. It took me 5 playthroughs to get this far. To get myself a good rank of global rank as well, and many tools and abilities and everything like that. And yeah, um, so character progression and things like that are very, very slow and steady. Wins the race. It all depends on what do you want to do first. Do you want a story grind, or do you want a side mission grind, or do you just want to go out all out and explore? Um, the other thing is that when it comes to upgrading, it not only requires you to spend a lot, it also requires you to do more as well. And the costume choices as well is kind of crazy as well because each costume has its own perks and abilities and upgradable, so therefore require you to more grind. And some places, some things that require you to go back later, like in the early playthrough, I went into a cave, and I didn't know at first, but there was a wall that you had to blow up, and I thought I needed like a gadget or something. Turns out there are so many, like red bottle, red bottles of throwable things you can throw on, and yeah. In terms of interaction with the world and NPCs, it could have done more. It could have been more. It could have been very, very interactable. Like there's some people in the character storyline and all that kind of stuff that could have told you different things, and could have been a different whole heap of chapters if you killed them. And yeah, so character interactions, storyline is is a must when it comes to is a must and a missable chance as well. If you make the wrong choice, you have to start all over again, like and do all these things. And yeah, as far as new controls and new things like that, the assassin's focus is a huge, heavy help on hand. I suggest that I suggest you upgrade that to the fullest, to the best you can. Although that may require you to story grind. But yeah, this game is something really. Um, this game is something. The thing that got me attracted to the Mirage is apparently this is the new control system that Assassin's Creed has, and I'm very interested to try it out, and I'm very impressed. Um, I mean, you could buy one of those fancy controllers, like an Edge controller or a Razer Raiju V3 or whatever, and it'll add more buttons to your inventory. But personally, I think the control systems are, interesting. So, yeah, um, when it comes to flexibility and of the character and everything, um, it's very flexible. But however, there's some restrictions, and there's some things that you just gotta press twice and to make sure. Like, for example, there are so many missable things that you have to do. Like pickpocketing, you have to be real fast, you have to be real sneaky, and also you have to do it at the right time. Um, Assassin's Creed focus, the focus move in this Mirage is a must have. But my only thoughts about this game, I think I'm liking it.
Another one from the big site. This time with a broken finger.
Yet after his treatment, he went quite mad.
It is best never to speak of these things.
I need to find a way into Dr. Hassan's office.
Anybody got the key? So yeah, this game is interesting and more interesting, and requires you to grind, requires you to anyways. So, what's next when it comes to the playthrough? Well, we're gonna do this. Let's do this, man. We're gonna do 5 more parts of playthrough, of story playthrough of this game, and then we're gonna also do a final thoughts. If I've completed the game, I'll be able to, do all that good stuff.
The symbol of the Order. This all but proves that Dr. Hassan is one of them.
Uh-oh.
This letter proves it. Hassan is neck deep in the Order.
Why do you have to be so rude, Hassan? By the way, speaking of Turkish, Hassan, Turkish Superman, aka Hassan Ali, is very, very, like a interesting character.
I have some burned scholars here. Some scholars from the House of Wisdom got burned trying to save the books. We need that room for the patients.
Anywho's,
No, that's Dr. Hassan's
here we
private
go with
laboratory.
part 6.
It's locked.
And
No one must go
yeah,
inside.
I hope you
So we
enjoyed
just
the
leave the
early
burn
thoughts.
victims outside. Will someone answer me?
Please, use your indoor voice. You're upsetting the patients.
Dr. Hassan keeps his laboratory locked up. I wonder why.
Hold on! Hold on! Hey! There is nothing wrong with my message, only the mechanism itself. It needs more subjects, more work. I certainly do not need some useless inventor meddling with the great work. Am I not the great and dreadful Al-Ajtiha? Maybe I should not say that out loud. Focus, Hassan, focus.
The doctor is dead. Now to find Ahmed and solve this bloody mystery.
Basim, what happened here?
Where were you, Ahmed?
I was around. I'm always around. Would you tell me what happened?
Are you aware this man works for the Order?
He called on me a few weeks ago after they found something in the desert. An ancient mechanism of some sort. They needed me to...
And you asked no questions?
I never ask questions when it comes to work. Do you?
Tell me about this mechanism.
It opens a path in the mind. A path to the ancient world. This mechanism somehow seems to open the doors of perception.
Have you seen this for yourself?
No, but I heard the stories of those who have. They are lost, Basim, because they think what they saw is reality. They think they belong to this ancient world. I knew nothing about the Order being involved. If I did, I would have come to you. I got caught up. You know me. You know me, Basim.
You will leave this place and return to the Bureau. I will not tell a soul if you do not.
How shameful it is that knowledge always ends up in the wrong hands. Isn't it, Basim?
A bloody mess. Head bandages. But this is a hospital after all. I do not care for these diagrams.
In the blink of a Bactrian eye. Or something, isn't it?
I'll finish you!
I should return to the Bureau.
أيها المركز اللعين بالله هذا هدأ لماذا لم يتولى أمره؟
Pissing yourself, mate?
Basim! Join me on the roof!
فلتصحبك السلامة في رحلتك.
Basim! I knew it was you. You're not the only one with eyes that see afar.
So, Tabed, you have filled the streets with eyes and spies.
Such is the life of a Rafiq. Without my knowledge, where would we be?
Knowledge is a tool.
What have you learned?
Rot runs deep through the House of Wisdom. They are using some ancient book, hoping to build a wicked device.
I have heard rumors of this blasphemous contraption. They call it their great work.
The Order is experimenting. I have stopped them for now. But someone called El Rabi...
Any idea about who this Rabbi...
I have my suspicions about
That fragile old man?
the clues I have
It could be an informal gathering of scholars. A lecture, refreshments, chatter. Even the great Arib will attend. Go. Spy out this Fazl with care. But if Fazl is guilty and alone, then like a...
Before I act, I will be sure.
Need some protection?
Arrow caught me there. Just a flesh wound. But left a nasty scar, as you've seen. An inch to the left or the right.
The rebels have met a new defeat. Rejoice in our Khalifa's swift reprisal against those denied his authority.
مشكلة چیه؟
يجري.
Have I forgotten?
Cast your gaze, Enkidu.
يمكنني تحطيم رأسك إليه بالحصى.
The symposium should be here. Baghdad's brightest, sharing their wisdom.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've got to go take a break for a little while. I'll be back. You're not going to miss anything because I'm about to start this mission and get rid of this Rubicon drink. And yes. I'll be back. And we'll be back when I'm filled up with my gob with food. And as you can clearly tell, I sound very sick. So I can barely see, and I'm really tempted to just end the stream right now and call it like a little stream for you guys. Actually, you know what? Early thoughts of Assassin's Creed Mirage is good. The controls are easy to get used to, and the story and stuff is also easy, adaptable, and everything like that. You gotta go in expecting a mixed bag of emotions and stuff. And thank you for watching this part. And I'll be back later on when I'm well enough to get rid of this guy. And once I get rid of this guy, the final boss will show up. And I believe that's the end. So I think I get it right now. I've assassinated all four members of the Order. And I've got one left. So, we'll do this, Alibaba's daughter, later on. And we'll do this by Nihal. Things like that. And, cheerio, and thank you for watching. And, I'll be back soon.